Hello and welcome to another video from oorail. In this video I wanted to show you a project that I've been working on for quite a while now. This locomotive that you see here in front of you is a Wrenn locomotive. It's a private owner tank engine. It's number 38 in the Esso livery, and I've had this loco for a very long time. It's actually one of the very first locos that I owned. So I got this loco when I was a little kid, probably 3-4 years old, and it's a bit rare. I think Wrenn only made this particular loco in 1980, and I don't think there was that many produced. And my dad got it for me, so it's been around for quite a long time. I used to have a baseboard with one of those track mats under my bed. I was on some casters, and it would roll under, in and out from under my bed. And so this loco, along with a Lima shunter that I have, a CIE Lima diesel, as well as an American loco that I used to own. I don't think I still have it. Those were the main locos that I used to run on my layout when I was a little kid. So this thing had gone through quite a lot of abuse, and as you can see, it's in pretty good condition considering. Now it had all of its buffers still intact. It also had both of its couplings intact. So if you look at some of my other rolling stock when I was a kid, the couplings were the main things that took the abuse. However, this loco is in pretty good shape. Now it did have a couple of problems. It hasn't run in a very long time, and I've been trying to get it to run now for a good couple of years. My dad brought it over to me a few years ago when he visited, and I think it was in 2009. So I'll give you an idea of how long it's taken to get it to run. Now I wasn't working on it all the time. It's something that was kind of sitting there on a shelf, and every so often I go, oh, I should probably try to get this thing to run, and I'd make some attempts at it, and it would run okay-ish and then stop working. So while my dad was here in September, I decided I was just going to try to get it to run, and made a couple of attempts at cleaning it and re-lubricating it, and it still didn't run quite well. I mean, it would run for maybe a couple of laps of the layout here, and then it would start screeching again. So I figured it probably needs new brushes, but I was able to get it working again. So basically what I ended up doing was cleaning the whole thing end to end with rubbing alcohol, the 91% stuff. I cleaned the commutator, basically every single moving part got cleaned with the rubbing alcohol. Even parts I wouldn't normally clean, like the magnet and the actual area around the brushes with the commutator, as well as parts of the internal part of the motor as well, because there was just so much carbon buildup all over that thing. So I eventually got it all cleaned, and I ran it in quite extensively over the last couple of days, and it seems to be working okay. It doesn't quite like some of the corners. I'll show you in the video. You'll hear it screeching a little bit, but in general it runs pretty well forwards and backwards now. I think it's going to probably need new brushes. I do have brushes here, but it requires me desoldering the ones that I have and adding the new brushes to it. So I'll get to work on that probably over the Christmas period. But I wanted to show it to you guys anyway. It's in pretty good shape. There is a bit of plastic damage on the other side of the logo. It's just the paintwork. It's not really it's not actually anything I did as a kid. It looks like some oil or some sort of lubricant has kind of reacted funny with the plastic on the side, so it kind of has a kind of a weathered kind of look in and around the cab area. It could have been that I had something on my thumb, or somebody else had something on their finger and touched the plastic with it, but in general it seems to be pretty okay. Other than that, and this side is almost immaculate, which is quite amazing when you consider a 3-4 year old had a hold of it for quite a long time. Alright, so I'm going to show you this thing running on the layout, and I hope you enjoy the video. but I thought you guys might like to see one of the locos that I had from very early on. So as you heard there, as it went around some of those corners, it was screeching just a little bit. I think that the pickups maybe need a little readjustment and maybe some more cleaning, but the brushes definitely are going to need some work. It seems to only do it on the corners though, so I suspect it's probably a combination of those brushes and the pickups. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll leave you with a couple more shots of the thing, and then until next time. Okay, so there you have it. It's basically this little Wrenn private owner Esso livery tank engine that I have. So I will be showing this on the layout a little more often. Plan to have a bit of a Esso depot, so I've got quite a few of these Esso liveried locos, as well as a couple of tanks and a few other things with the Esso logo on them. So somewhere in the layout I'll figure out a way to put together a small kind of little Esso depot, and I have a couple of ideas, so hopefully that'll work out pretty well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was basically just to show you guys this little Wrenn loco that I've had for a very long time, and I know the running session was probably a little shorter than I normally do, but it was just a quick video to show you guys this loco. So hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.